Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United versus Leeds match reaction in which we drew 2-2. Listen, let me get it out of the way. We could have easily lost that game today. In hindsight, a point isn't overall that bad, but when you level the game with like what about 15 minutes ago or something like that, you gotta go and win it. You gotta go and win it. And going 2 goals down to Leeds in the first place is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. The own goal was ridiculous. That first goal, we allowed them to score. We just lose the ball, give up possession. So silly in the middle of the field. And ultimately, I think the midfield did let us down today. I do think the midfield let us down. Mainly also Fred. Fred had an absolute stinker game, which we'll get into his player rating and all of that. But I'm disappointed. That's definitely 2 points drop for Manchester United today. Could have been three. But again, it just shows you. I said in the match preview, logically, we shouldn't lose this game, and we didn't. But Leeds have been poor. We shouldn't have allowed them to score 2 goals today, and we should have won that game. As simple as that. We should have won that game. And heck, we had the chances to. We had the chances to win that game. So smash like in the video. Subscribe if you're new. We're gonna get straight into the team ratings. But first, where was the stats? Look at this: 24 United shots, 7 on target, and we only scored 2 goals. Very poor, very poor. I think the certain players let us down today big time. But yeah, we'll get into that anyways. Let me just move this here so I can actually have the team sheet with me. Right, David De Gea. The first goal. It's a great goal. Don't get me wrong, but I always feel like a keeper shouldn't be beaten from that distance. But it is what it is. Second goal, he can't do anything about it realistically. Varane just sneaks it past. But again, near posted. I mean, the basics is always don't concede near post, and we concede near post. So I'll give David De Gea a 5. Not a great game from him, honestly. It's just poor. Delo, first game back in the United shirt after quite some time being off. And I think he showed a little bit of rust today, but he gets an assist. Other than that, for the 2 goals, is he to blame for any of them? I'm trying to think. Not too much to an extent, I would think. So I'll give the lower 6. I think that just helps him out there. Varane concedes the own goal. The defense scores concedes 2 goals. Ultimately, it's not a good day at the office for the defenders. So I'll give Varane a 5. Same with Martinez, a 5. What you're gonna do ultimately? Concede 2 goals, and the defense should have kept the clean sheet today. Luke Shaw, probably a 5 as well. Going forward, he created a couple of chances, put a few good crosses in here and there. Defensively, again, I expect a little bit more. We're too. I don't know what it was. It was too fragile at the back today. And I think also again, to be fair to the defense, without Casemiro guarding you, it just shows how vulnerable they can be at times. And this is a defense that has done very well throughout the season. But a game like this against a poor lead side, it should not be happening, lads. It should not be happening. I don't care what the circumstances. Don't concede 2 to Leeds. So yeah, Luke Shaw, I'm just gonna give him a 5. Fred arguably lost us the game today. Poor in midfield, giving the ball away more. I think he made more passes to Leeds players today than he did to Manchester United players today. I can't lie to you. Shooting from ridiculous angles, and this is a player who has been playing very well recently. But fucking hell, he was back to the old Fred we all know and hate. The shitty Fred. So I'm gonna give Fred a 3. I think worst player on the pitch by far today. Didn't help our cause whatsoever. Gave away the ball too much. Shot from ridiculous angles. I don't know what he was thinking, but very poor from Fred. Sabitzer, give him a 5. Really, I guess what you're gonna do is no Casemiro, but I think ultimately he's asked to perform in a role that's not really his best suited. And I think with Casemiro, we'll see a definitely way better player. Had a couple of shots today. Never gonna score from any of them realistically. If he does, it's an absolute worldie. But yeah, other than that, just a below average game, I guess, for Sabitzer. So give him a 5. Bruno, I'd give him probably I'm gonna give him a 5. I was gonna give him a 6 for the chances he created towards the end of the game and what he contributed going forward. But ultimately, the way he lost the ball in the midfield for Leeds to score that first goal in the opening minute was very shocking. So I can't let that slide. And other than that, he only brushed it up towards the end of the game. He still gave away the ball. It was still frustrating. He absolutely got pressurized by Leeds and lost the ball multiple times. So Yeah, Bruno just a 5 for me. Rashford, he keeps scoring. Rashford keeps scoring. He should have just been put in the middle. From the start, Vegas is an absolute waste of space. Garnacho, I'll get to him also, was pretty poor today. Rashford down the middle, cross comes in, he scores a goal, and he could have probably had another one towards the later parts of the game, but it is what it is. He can't stop scoring. Man of the match, yeah. Go on, Rashford, have man of the match, 7 out of 10. You can have it from me, to be honest with you. Vegas, waste of space, give him a 4. We might as well just play without Vegas. As soon as he goes off, we start putting crosses into the box. For what reason, I do not even know. And we score goals without him. He slows up play dramatically. He doesn't even win the balls in the air despite his height. He's an absolute waste of time. Shouldn't play, shouldn't start. Never a Manchester United player in a million years. I'm not going to get into it. Just a 4 out of 10. Shocking performance. Garnacho, I'm going to give him a 5. Can't be asked. He should have scored 2 goals. One was very tough. I'll give it to him. The other one was a sitter. Even if he passed it to Vegas had a tap in. But ultimately, he took the chance and he hit it straight at the Leeds player when the goal was relatively open. So shocking from him. Gets hooked. Palestri comes on. Palestri instantly involved in creating the second goal. So happy days. Sancho as well comes on, scores a goal. Sancho, I'm so happy. I must say, Sancho, if you played more of the game, probably would have been my man of the match. He did very well. And I'm happy days. I'm so happy to see Jadon Sancho back in a Manchester United shirt personally. But yeah, ultimately, lads, not good enough. I don't need to tell you this. You guys should know it. We should have won that game. We should have never been in the position we were put ourselves in today. And just disappointing. Just disappointing. Ten Hag, it's difficult. It's difficult with Ten Hag. Because I don't necessarily disagree too much with the team. I would have never started Garnacho. And I would have never started Vegas. And in that regard, when we take them both off, we score 2 goals. I would love to say I told you so. Defensively, like I said, the first goal, worldy, we shouldn't allow that to happen. Second goal, Varane, own goal. What we're gonna do about that as well? I don't know, man. Midfield, he can't pick anyone else. He honestly can't. I'll give Ten Hag a 6. I'll give him a 6. He drew against Leeds while battling relegation. He picked his absolute tragic striker. Honestly, play with 10 men again. It's like, why not? Put Maguire at centre forward for like it. Probably be better. But yeah, not good. Not good at all. I don't think I need to tell Ten Hag that, and I think Ten Hag won't be happy as well. But yeah, that's all from me. I'm tired. I'm disappointed. So I'm gonna go sleep. It's late here in SA. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Do let me know your thoughts on the game. I know it's very frustrating for a lot of us, especially when there was hope. We were given hope that we could have won that game. But yeah, anyways, do smash a like in the video. Do subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.